got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers, the mission.
Hey, what's going on, gang? It's Murano Music with 3-piece TCG, bear, Pirates TCG, and 2D. We're bringing it back to Ploffy post Banlist. Oh yeah. Smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, go down in comments. Let me know, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What would you be doing differently? Now, I know we got this JPEG burning a hole in your screen, so let me address it for those who don't know. kdesign.com. Murano Music 3-piece TCG gets you 25% off your entire order. That's got to be the best looking Zoro I've ever seen in my life. All right. Also, quick little channel update. Okay. So if you go to my page and you click join, because you're ready to get down with that 3-piece Navy, dog. Okay, whether you want to be smashing and finger popping, putting on that pressure, or big city hooping for the whole shebang. The whole shebang now includes gameplay with you. That's right, on all tiers. Okay, it's just gonna be a different level of priority. All right, because if you're watching, you're probably wondering what's going on with this guy. He's posting all the time now. He's going live every damn day. What's going on? Well, that's what's going on. We're about to get some more games with you guys. I got fighting games coming up. Of course, One Piece. Gundam's got a new simulator we're going to be checking out together. Of course, anything with Riftbound Tabletop Simulator, all that good stuff. And then, of course, if you're big city hooping, it reads, look out, ladies. Longhorns coming through, and they want some games, all right? The highest priority tier for gaming. Can't wait to hang out with you guys some more. And yeah, all the music you're hearing comes from your boy. I know I was saying I'm about to make some more, but I really have been getting back into music. Thank you. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, so let's get into it, shall we? Now, Ploffy and 012. Ploffy and 12. This is a bit of a different list, okay? And I say bit of a different, we're leaning in heavy to what helps us out, right? And I built this list and I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and run some games with it. Let's finally run some games. Let's really see what's going on out here, all right? Now, I'll give you a quick run through, because as you see, I don't even have straw. I don't even have straw in the thing, in the whatever here, in the tab, because it's literally all Don Quixote Pirates. I mean, the events are from everything, but the character cards are pretty much Don Quixote. So let's get into it real quick. All right, so first, everybody knows, if you don't know, 5 Life, Purple Luffy by now, I don't know what to tell you. But Ploffy, this is the home of Ploffy. This is where Ploffy, began. Fuck everything everybody else has got to say. They can't show me a video that's uploaded before February. So, tell them to suck it. Everybody cooking up. Anyways. So this is how we chose to build it. Y'all ready? Now, of course, you take a life once you have, if you have 0 or 3 or more Dawn. You take a life, add a Dawn, active, all that good stuff. Okay, so we go straight into Sugar. Sugar's our searcher, and just searches just about the majority of the deck, right? And we want to see our pieces together. Cool. Giola, Big Mom, it's just a 2K counter. That's it. Viola, just a searchable 2K counter. Is also a blocker. What the fuck is she here for? Sorry about that, gang. It's supposed to be Baby 5, just a searchable 2K. I was like, Viola, what the burp? What is she doing here? Anyways, Baby 5, just an additional 2K searcher, or searchable 2K. Uso Hachimiso Horny, game finishing 2K. We like it, we love it, we want some more of it. We've got 4, 6, 10 2Ks, okay? 4 Bond Clay. Whether we go first or second, we ramp, and they have to deal with this card. Senor Pink is here to replenish, and so that we can Gamma Knife, play Senor Pink, Gamma Knife again. Ragnarok, play Senor Pink, Ragnarok again. This one, play this one, it just goes on. It goes on. Anyways, Diamante, just in casers. This is definitely a flex spot, but I like having it. I like having a 7K body. If I have nothing else to cheat off of Doflamingo, getting a 7K body out on the field is not the worst thing you can do. I'm going to throw up, or I'm going to keep burping. I don't know which one. Don Quixote Rosinante. Now, this is the creme de la Edgar of the deck. It's these 2 cards. It's actually these 3 cards that are going to win the majority of our games. Reason why is you can trash one of our many events, right? We've got 4, 8, 10, 12, 15 events. You can trash one of these, draw 2 cards. We like it. We love it. We want some more of it. And then if we have 7 or more Dawn, which we typically will after this play, or we always will after this play, we get to set 2 of them as active. And that begins the menagerie. That begins the great buffoonery, okay? Because 2 or more Dawn active, that means this one's active. That means that's active. That means, well, these are active, right? Their defensive options have become active. 1. 2, it also helps mitigate the Horny Jones or the little chopper blocker, the guy who wants to turn our Dawn sideways, okay? He's not always a cool guy. Sometimes he messes us up. So any kind of Dawn control is going to be mitigated by this card right here, because we can literally swing with everything and still have 2 Dawn up. And then if they have those Horny Jones options, we can swing and leave 1 Dawn up, and we still have, we'll still have 1 for Gum Gum Giant. You can leave 4 up, and you'll have, keep them guessing, right? Cool. Now, Doflamingo. Doflamingo is the usual suspect for us winning in this list. If I open with a Doflamingo, if I open with 2 Doflamingos, if I open with 2 of them, I want to keep it half the time, I'd say, just because we only have 4 of this card, but we got 4, 7, 10 of these playable cards, right? This is the one that's going to put it all together for us, okay? Love having this card. Also helps keep our Dawn healthy. We ramp when we get attacked. If we have 1 Dawn active, we can use our ability and go up 1 more. That's why he's good in the blue purple Luffy, etc. Big Mom. Big Mom is a big play, okay? Typically we like to go wide, and then we start big momming, and we start bottom decking their stuff, bottom lifing, and we gain a life. And we just keep existing with these big bodies, and they got to find a way to deal with it. That's how we get down. Gum Gum Giant. Oh, it should have been banned. Well, give me a chance. Maybe I'll play this list at LCQ and win the whole weekend, and then we can talk about Gum Gum Giant getting banned. But it's the best. It's the best Straw Hat event there is, period. Hell's Judgment goes great into Zoro. And that's pretty much the reason why. It goes great into Zoro, goes great into Rayleigh, or anybody else that's going to try and rush us down into the ground, okay? Gamma Knife, great into green, great into green. They want to play Kid, minus him down 5K, swing with one of our plethora, our suite of attackers, and guess what? They're going to have a much harder time doing what they want to do or protecting them, right? Ragnarok. Or you can just KO Kid, or you could just KO Kid. That's always an option, and we'd love that as well. Or any 8 costs for that matter. So that really works well. And then God's Thread, KO, and we ramp. All right, KO and we ramp. And then of course, as these become not necessary, typically these 5, 7, we can start cycling them, and then if we ever want to bring them back, we got Senor Pink. So we're always thinking ahead with this list. We're always thinking ahead. Now, you're going to find that this list is going to play a bit methodical, a bit we go into the deep end, a bit of a different play style than some of the other Luffy lists we've been running. Absolutely. I think I'm just going to have to show you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and get into these smashes, shall we? I think I got quite a few today. All right, gang. It doesn't get more OP12 confirmed than Kuzan, the big Kuz, all right? So it looks like they chose to go first. They want to rush us out. We're going to go ahead and give them 2 2Ks, and we're keeping this. Now, I don't see my bigs yet, and that is a little concerning. I would typically now like to start off with my bigs. I was playing with a little bit of a black-purple Luffy mindset where we're really concerned with ramping. We're not concerned with ramping. We ramp automatically. Now, what do you know? Am I smoking crack cocaine? Or are we already at 9 Dawn? We're already at 9 Dawn. I'm sorry, hang on. All right, sorry about that. I had some weird noise outside. Anyway, so we're at 9 Dawn. We're going to play Big Mom, bars, get rid of a Bond Clay, put Cavendish to the bottom. We've got a big old body they got to deal with. Oh, it's a big body. Now, they're at 6 Dawn, so they can, okay, cool. I was gonna say I was worried about them just bottom decking Linlin. Instead, they make it so that they're not able to attack. Now that's equally annoying. But guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna pop that. Oh yeah, and then we could swing 5 and play Senor Pink and grab that Ragnarok right back. And that's exactly what we do. And we've got a swing. And we've got a Hell's Judgment. What are we going to do? Swing 7. We're swinging 7. Look at the flexibility right now. Flexibility. We're just a hodgepodge. We're just kind of working with everything. Second kuzan in a row. Second kuzan in a row. Mind you, this is my first match with this leader. That's the first. I'm literally in bed next to my gorgeous fucking wife. Of course, I wake up early and hard. What was that for? And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna play this list. I'm gonna see what's up. Please grab Rosinante. There we go. And yeah. So I wake up. I run this list. I say, hey, let's do this. Let's see how it works. Okay. So I'm gonna Ragnarok. I'm gonna get the big Kuz off there, and we're gonna keep it moving. All right. So 6 to 5. We can do 7. Yeah, let's do 7 to 5. Okay. We got him down. We got him down on life. 5 life leader down to 3. Yo. Got the Monkey to Garp. Now, this is where their board's going to get a little wide and outside. Okay. Big Kuz. Or Sakazooks. Another sack. Okay, so they're going to be able to filter hand. They're going to be able to trash. They're going to be able to do some damn things. Okay. Here we go. Here comes the buffoonery. Okay, so I kind of want to keep that card alive. That's my source of pressure right now. Now, we can play this out. Give me a Dofi. No Dofi. Bottom deck the Lin. No bueno, okay? No bueno at all. We're going to grab the God Thread, and here we go. Okay, so we draw ourselves into a giant and another Rosinante. I'm going to swing there because, you know, they're at so many Dawn. They've got so many big bodies. I'm not trying to get rushed out of the building. And I think we can do 7. Yeah, we can do 7. Okay, they got to give me something. I could have even done 6 and 6. I could have done 2 6s. I could have done a couple different things, but man, that card, Pheasant Peck. Yo, is that what it feels like when people run Gum Gum Giant? Raging Tiger. The pros sleeve up 5 of them. Got 2 bodies to the bottom. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Okay, now we do have 4 Dawn up. So, you know. Oh, is that what you're trying to do? No, we held Judgment that. No, you were never going to get rid of that card. And that also lets me know the condition of their hand. If you're trying to swing 9 to 9, you must be concerned. In my opinion, you must be concerned. We're going to do some other stuff right here. Now we're drawing into some more things. Unfortunately, Godthread doesn't work. We could play out Rosie. There we go. You know what does work? A little bit of Ragnarok. A little Raggy. Raggy? Now, they only got 4 cards in hand. I'm wondering, do they have enough to block out? We know that we're going to have Dawn. So we can attach some Dawn to Linlin and swing. Oh, we do that. Oh, we had the read? Did we have the read? Oh, we take a life? Oh, we pop? Oh! Oh! Is this why I wake up hard? Why did I disclose that? Why did I disclose? Why do I say these things? Check it out. Oh, Barbara Relly. So we saw that they didn't have the counter. We saw that they were swinging 9 to 9. I said, yo, you probably ain't got counter. Maybe you ain't got counter. Maybe that's what it is. Swing 9, they ain't even got that. And then I'm like, you know what? Should I swing 10 into 8? They didn't. You know what? I'm gonna just Ragnarok. I'm gonna do that. We got 2 Dawn back. We're good. We're good again. And we're good again. Holy Toledo. Excuse me. They played another Garp into a Aramaki. Nosferatu fingers. All right, we're gonna give him a 2K for that trouble. We finally get a Dofi, and it's all for nothing. It's literally all for nothing. Really hurts my feelings. But it's a race to the finish now. It's a race to the finish. We took them from 30-something cards in hand to 2, and we know we can swing. We know we can swing, okay? We get rid of the Dofi. All we want is 2Ks. All we want is 2Ks and events right now. So we're gonna swing. Oh yeah. Oh, and they get the draw card off of it. Yeah. And that with and just like that, the ship might have sailed for us, gang. The ship might have sailed. Uh yeah. We they're able to counter out. They've got two big 8K bodies on board. The 15th kuzan, okay? You got to sleeve up 5 kuzans. Do we let that go? We do not let that go. Gum Gum Giant that ass, okay? We're already this far. We're not going to let it go. Do you want to turn your blocker sideways? You sure about that? You sure about that? You want to turn that blocker sideways? That's what I thought. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, play out another big body just because we can, okay? We're going to swing 5 into, or 6 into 5. Man, and that Kuzan is really chapping our ass right now. They take the free block. Can't blame them. I could... Okay, we swing 10 there. There we go. Now we got them. Now we got them. Are they going to take? We know they ain't got a 2K. Or we know they ain't got 3K. So they did have a 1K. We put 2 up, right? And it's us or them right now. It is us or them. We went out into the deep water against the leader that likes to swim, okay? And freeze the water for that matter. We get to ramp back up. And right here, I see a hell of an opportunity to, do that to both. Now, they're going to have an even harder time. If they get rid of Rosie, that's one thing. But they're going to have an extremely... Oh, yeah. Now, they're having an extremely hard time. Do they settle out of court? Damn, they swing 5 straight up. Oh, shit. They're going for game. We're going for game. And I mean, that's all they could do, right? So now we can do 9. God bless. That's their Gum Gum Giant. That is their Gum Gum Giant. I know you got to take that. I know you got to take that. And I know you got to take this. Yo, that was crazy. Yo, that was crazy. GGs are exchanged. But I literally went from, well, I guess this isn't even worth a video because, whatever. And this deck came alive for me. Came alive. And mind you, that was all done with just 2 Linlens. I bottom decked the Linlen. And I only played 1 Dofi, and Dofi did not give me an extra body, okay? This is kind of, I would liken this to when you play a game with UP Luffy, and you didn't see Sanji in the Linlen, you just saw Linlen. Those games are way different than when you high roll, right? So let me go ahead and check if this recording was all right, because I know I paused it in the middle of it, weirdos outside working on houses. But let me see what's going on, and we'll get to the next one. And then it was time for the clash at Demon Head. All right, that's my opening hand. I'm going to go ahead and switch it up. Now, I was looking for a Dofi because Big Mom's a 9 for 9, but Dofi's an 8 for 9. So we get to play Dofi just that much faster. We want to play Dofis early, often, and then we go wide. I mean, play Dofi as soon as you can, play him the next turn, and then play 2 5s, and we typically clutch it out after that. Okay. So there got the Doc Q. We got to be concerned with that. We're going to go ahead and ramp again. We draw into a God Thread. We also get a Dofi. We love that. I'm going to go ahead and pop that Doc Q, right? We're going to swing in the Lafferty Daniels, and that's going to get rid of his card draw. We pass it back. Next turn, we're playing Dofil Among Us, and we're just big city hooping from then on out. Okay. That is data. Okay. Oh, you don't know what we're doing yet. They should have definitely, I was strongly considering Ragnarok for a second. But now I'm going to go ahead and go to 9. I'm going to put them at the bottom. Oh, yeah. Now, maybe they got cards they don't want to lose, etc. Cool. But we've established a 9K body. We've gotten a life back. We're going to be 10 from here on out. They still have a couple of turns before they can play their big boss character, right? What are they at, 7? Still got 1 and 2 more turns. We just drew into another. We've got 3 Doflamingos. We've got 3 of our 8 Doflamingos out here, gang. I am a little concerned about hating ass Van Auger, though. I really am a little concerned. A little questionable swing right there. I may not have needed to swing right there. Okay, so we're doing that, and then what do? Okay, so we get a big body out. Van Auger can assist in getting rid of one of these bodies, but not both. Not both. Not. I don't think they can do both. Um, but so far we're living up to our calls and our agenda. Ooh, 2 + 3 is 5, and you can get rid of Doflamingo. You don't get rid of Doflamingo. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of you now. I'm gonna get rid of that card. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. I don't know if this is conservative play gone wrong. We are black holed, so we get no value from Doflamingo. I mean, Rosinante. We're gonna swing with everybody because we don't want Rosinante to get popped on some cheap shit. And then we're gonna play that out. Okay. So now, certainly, surely, they abandon their 10 costs. I think we got them a little discombobulated. I think we got them. I think we're in their head. I think we did the Lucy ult, right? We did the Lucy ult, but we also had enough. We had them down low enough to KO them, so we went into the instant kill, and now we're like fucking swimming in our white suit, in our Lucy. I love Lucy. I'm home suit. They're gonna go ahead and take that all the way down to the ground. That's gonna be a dead mom, which is hashtag unfortunate because they really could have gotten rid of one of these, and the game would have been a little tighter right now. Let's do it again. Let's play out another big body. There's no reason not to. Another one. That's right. That's another one. Oh, we're just going to go for it now? If they don't have the cards now, they're going to get F in the A. That is a fact. Oh, we're going to check them? Oh, we're going to check them. Oh, the game's over. We're going to check them. The game's over. Oh, that's what's happening. Yeah, man. Just teeny tiny misplays here and there, in my opinion. Maybe they're going for some long game that I wasn't aware of. It's been a while since I've even tried to play Blackbeard. But the turn that they had this out here, they should have definitely got rid of at least my guy right here. 2 + 3 is 5. That would have been 3. Turn that sideways. They're gone. The next turn, I would have gotten that out of there. And then, of course, swung with Big Mom into that. And then they would have had to start all over, right? Let's see. Is that what yeah, because they left that up. So they left it up. So we would have gotten rid of that. And maybe that's what they were being conservative about. I don't know. But that wasn't the play. They could have at least mixed it up, and then I would have done my thing, and we would have just kept it moving. But anyhow, let's go to the next one. So that was just the teach right there, and now we are going for some Betty of the Bello variety. Now, I get my sugar out. Sugar's going to be a little blocker for us because they're just not going to want to get, they're not going to want to leave sugar out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and ramp. We're going to ramp again. We're going to search. No big dof. No big dof. Okay, so we grab a 2K. Yeah, we're just wanting some survivability. With this matchup, believe it or not, I've definitely won it more times than I've lost it ever since I've switched to this package. It has a lot to do with God's Thread. It has a lot to do with going wide with the bodies and being able to eat their bodies up. But right now, it's hashtag not working too great for us. Yeah, not really working too great for us. We don't want to continue taking life and ramping against this leader. That's kind of no bueno. We will be able to clean up their board, and we will be able to... you don't have to do that. There's no way in hell they were going to block out of that. But anyways, double Inazuma. Okay. All right. 8-4. Gotta take that. Oh, we gotta take that. So this one we can get out of. Yeah. 5-4. We take. Okay. Now 7-4. Give a little Hell's Judgment. Oh, yeah. Keep us alive with some Hell's Judgment. All right. So now we can get rid of some bodies. Oh, we can get rid of some bodies. Check this out. We're going to play that out. Boom. Okay. Now we can swing there, huh? Well, I'll be darned. So we leave him with one target. I was just thinking right now, in this moment in time, perhaps, maybe, because we're at 9 Dawn, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 9 Dawn. We could have played that out, popped Karasu, right? And then we could have swung into Imperial Ivankov. They would have blocked, countered, or let it go, and then we swung into there. I guess we got the same difference, but I just wanted to also be able to play Rosie. That was my thing. Anyways, they play another Karasu, because if you got 2 cards in your hand and your Bella Betty, they're both fucking Karasu, right? Another Karasu's out. Fuck us and everything we stand for. 6-4. We're going to take it. 7-4. Shit. We should have blocked out of that 6-4. But are they going to get rid of Bond Clay? That's the question. Fuck me. Yeah, we definitely should have got out of that 6-4 gang. Absolutely should have got out of the 6-4. So we're going to do that there. We're going to swing there. What are they going to do? Oh my gosh. Betsy Wetsy. All right. We've got a billion fucking Dawn. We probably should have played another fucking Rosinante. Definitely should have played another Rosinante. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, oh my gosh, we get out of it, but the game is over. Now, I want a rematch. GG's, they disconnect. And I say, you know what? That one wasn't good enough for me, buddy. That what my list didn't do what it should have, could have, would have done. Let's see if we can catch him for a rematch. Let's see what we can do. Well, what do you know? You can run, but you can't hide. Same player. Here we go. All right, now I choose to go second. Okay, and I got the Dofi in my hand. I got the God's Thread in my hand. The cards I should have been able to see, or maybe I should have mulliganed for. Okay, they're gonna swing 5-5. We're gonna go ahead and take. Probably should have got out of that. Probably should have got out of that one. Oh, we definitely should have got out of that one. Are we gonna God Thread? What are we thinking of doing? What are we really thinking of doing? We're gonna swing 5. Okay, we're gonna swing 5. We're gonna God Thread the Morley. Get him out of here. All right, Emporio Ivankov. That's the 9K Swinga. Bada swing. Bata. All right, so now we're gonna go. We can go to 9. We can do a couple things. We're gonna go ahead and swing there. Yes, we can play out Big Mom. That would get Emporio Ivankov down. We'd have to take a life. We could play out Dofi into Rosie. Okay, we go wide. I like that. Don't trash. We got 2 up. We're happy. Okay, so we're set up to go wide now, and just like I said before, in the deck build or whatever. You go wide, you start playing moms, everything handles itself. This guy runs 22 Inazuma, which is crazy because normally people only run 20. We're able to get out of that swing, and we're able to get out of that swing. Now it's time for some Hell's Judgment. Take these boys back down to 4. Oh, yeah. We like it. We love it. We want some more of it, okay? Now, what can we do here? We can go to, let's see what we can get. 5-4. That's a 2K. That's asking for a 2K. That's asking for a 2K. That's asking for every K. And that is saying no cards for you, buddy. Back to the drawing board. Hey, now we're fucking playing some Ploffy, dog. Now we're playing some Ploffy. You're telling me Doflamingo into Charlotte Linland the next turn? Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, we got to let that go. 9-5. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I want to get rid of that card. Yes. Get rid of that card, please. Holy shit. Okay, let's get rid of that card. Thank you. Now let's go ahead and search out our next stuff. What's the next one going to do? Oh my god. Worst search of all time. Give me another search. Back to the lottery. Back to the casino. Oh, well, not too. No, it's good. At least we got some counter. We got 2K. We're swinging. No trigger. Here we go, baby. Here we go. This is what Betty is not expecting. 15 into face. Well, yeah, I'll take that. That was probably not the best play. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Can I do some searching first? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why aren't we doing some searching? I want to grab out some 2Ks. Search me some 2Ks. We could double search 2Ks. Yeah, what are we doing here? I don't even know what we're doing. Oh, we're looking for God Thread. We're looking for a God Thread option. We're looking for a Big Mom option. Can't attack. Okay, cool. They're not going to give me any search. It's me, guys. I would like a search. For me? This one time? Never? Okay. Well, you know what? Back then me has great wisdom because we wound up with Hell's Judgment and Gum Gum Giant, and we've got 3 Dawn sexually active. We're not going home yet, baby. Oh, no, we are not going home. And we drawn to another giant. Another one. And we do buffooneries. So now they're at 6. If they want to swing at our leader, we give them a Uso Hachi, me oh so horny, and that is that. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, they're right back to 9. Well, excuse me. I'll take that. And they disconnect. No more GGs. I told you. Remember I told y'all? Bello Betties, no GGs, just disconnects. Oh, we're big cheesing. We're big cheesing right here. Hey, yo. I got the Luffy smile. How come one of my complaints with the live action is Homeboy smiles like he smells like that. Luffy smiles like this. We do big smiles. We do big smiles. We do up smiles. We turn that frown upside down. Not yeah. No, we go hey. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Just a Luffy smile tutorial for you guys. Clip it, right? Clip it. The people need to see. Big smile. This is what it sounds like. Still my favorite animated movie in a long time. Man, we went wide. We started playing Lin. They saw 2 dragons. They were dragging them nuts, but we were stepping on them. So that's all I can say. Let's keep it moving. All right, gang. I think that was after the last one. Yeah, I think so. Wow, these games were all in a row. That's pretty cool. So what does a booby smoker have to say about this, right? What does the booby smoker have to say? We chose to go first because we just kind of want to rush this guy out. We want to get him out of here. 4-life leader. You can be a little more aggressive, right? And that's how we like to play it. Look at us ramping to hell and back. Yo, ramping. Now, we chose a Rosie over a Dofi because and only because we're about to play the Dofi combo, and we do not want to depend on a high, heart of the cards draw on the Senor Pink, right? We're not trying to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and swing 7 into that chopper. Yes. 4-life leader down to 2, and we're just getting started. They take a free block. That's not a big surprise. I probably should have swung on my leader first, but I was scared. Okay, so we get rid of the Gamma Knife. We turn 2 up. We already got a Gamma Knife in hand. Gang, we're it's popping. It's popping, it's percolating. Everything is coming up us right now. We're happy. Okay, so what do they got? They got their smoker, right? They always got their smoker. They got 20 cards in hand, and it's turn 3. They're going to play smoker. Of course. There we go. Get all 8 Dawn back and play another fucking smoker. Holy shit, they Mogun our Rosie. That's fine. We're going to Charlotte Linlin that smoker to the bottom of their life, and I don't know, just fucking swing. You know what I mean? Oh, the game's over. Sometimes they don't want to play it out. I feel it, man. I feel it. You got things to do. You don't want to deal with the fucking buffoonery. Ploffy's back. What is going on? It's 12. Banlist. What's this guy even doing? Hey, I don't know what to say. But yeah, so after that, what would they have had? So they were at 6, and then they could have played that out next turn, right? I can tell you all I was going to do is I was going to swing here. Am I going to get a card? I'm going to get whatever. I'm going to swing again. Cool. You're going to develop. That's cool. You can do a couple blockers. They could have done some things, but regardless, I was going to play this out. And if they don't play Tashigi, which I can't imagine why they would play Tashigi in this circumstance when they could have a blocker and another blocker, I'm going to bottom deck that card, and then I'm going to just keep it moving. So swing and then swing and then swing. And it would have been a little interesting, a little dice thrown if Zoro got out there. But, I guess we'll never fucking know. Anyways, all right, gang. I know what you want to know. Can it really, how row can Zoro? How can it go into Zoro, all right? So we choose to go second. We're gonna get a search. Oh, big city search. Big city search off the rippy. Another one. Okay, good. We're another one. Yo. Now they got Tashigi. We are not going to be able to pop any of their bodies just yet. Now I see that I've got Rosie. I've got my Senor. We already took a life off of a swing. We decide to search. Grab a what? And grab a what? Another Rosie. Yeah, that was our fourth Dofi we could have searched into. I don't think we need 4 Dofis to do it. If we need 4 Dofis to do it, I'll live with that L. I will live with that L. But not developing a body, it's a little suspect, but we got to understand they're going to play into Tashigi's, turn things sideways, and ram it right up our keister. Now, from here on out, we will have Dawn available to defend our cards. That's what we want to do. Now, as much as the Hiyori is an annoyance, I think getting a 2K out of their hand to keep Tashigi alive was the move. Anyways, they're going to swing 6 there. We're going to keep it alive with a 2K. That was tough. They want to go to 9. We're going to give them that. Get rid of a Senor Pink. We got enough pink going around. And we'll take the hit. Okay, now this is... Oh, shit. We ain't taking another hit. No. Now you're getting greedy. That's too much. Now, we've got Big Mom, okay? We can check the temperature, or we could play Senor Pink. No, I think we bottom deck Tashigi, and we just swing into Cavendish. Yes, swing into Cavendish. They only got 5 cards in hand. Yeah, you're going to have to give me some cards. Okay. Okay, we could take back a giant. Yeah. We chose to go that route. Now, one of the things we could have done was we could have swung into Homeboy first, seen about getting him out of here if I want to go back here for reference. So we could have swung maybe a little larger and in charger. Wait, do we not even have enough Dawn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no, disregard. We didn't have enough Dawn. That's okay. Don't worry about it. We didn't have enough Dawn. We were working with what we got. Okay, that's fine. I can live with that. I was going to say there's a world where we could bottom deck, do our thing. Now, we've got so many Dawns sexually active that when they drop Horny Jones, it doesn't matter. Guess what else doesn't matter? That swing, buddy. Let's Hell's Judgment. Let's get out of the Tashigi swing, and let's get out of the Horny Jones swing. Yes. Now, you're going to have an even tougher time coming at our Rosie P there. Guess what? Not going to happen, dog. And here we go. And now... they're officially in the mix. Welcome to the fucking Twilight Zone, all right? We're going to go ahead and swing big where we can. Cool. We're going to swing there because we can. Cool. Now, guess what? Get that Tashigi the fuck out of here. Tashigi, you go home. Dressed inappropriately. 5 to 6. Actually, that's not the Tashigi we're worried about. Okay, so 6. We're good. We get 2 Dawn up. We got a Gum Giant in hand. We officially don't need any more Doflamingos, so we can use the Gum Giant to trash Doflamingo, grab Senor Pink, play another one. Okay, so we got all of our Dawn in order. We're going to do that. We're going to keep our Rosie alive. We like it. We love it. We don't even need more of it, but we're gonna. I think we just have to take that one. Yeah, we just have to take that one. Okay, it's our turn again. We can do a couple of things. We got them in the position where they have to block, right? So we can start swinging, get cards out of their hand. We've got no life. No blockers. Is this a do or die? We can do 6 9K swings. 6 9K swing. Count them. 6. 9K swings. So we're buttering them up. We're getting the free oh, that was it. Okay, what would have happened though? Because I was going to say, the reason why we swing with our big bodies first is because right now, what we're representing is a 6 9K swing, right? And how we're gonna, but we also have our options. We also have our options, right? So I'm swinging with the big bodies first because one, they don't typically have cards that rest a 5 or more. It's usually like a 4 or less, and if it's like Paradise Waterfall or something, I think it is. But anyhow, so these get to bleed their hand out for no Dawn investment, which is huge for us because at the end of the day, we can still do a Big Mom, bottom deck at Tashigi. They'll have some swing. They'll have 2 swings unless they got the event, right? In any other situation. And then we get to leave Dawn up to faint, right? But anyways, we get to swing 9s, okay? And then we get to swing more 9s, figure out what we want to do. Well, in this situation, they could have countered out, right? They got 7, 8, 9. Yeah, and 10. So they could have gone out for that one, right? But then this is what they would have had to deal with. 9, okay? Which that doesn't do it, right? So you got to block, and then another 9, that doesn't do it. You got to take the hit. So they were, just a few hits away anyways. The writing was on the wall. But yo, this is how we do it. This is how we do it. This is how we get busy. Hell's Judgment really worked, and seeing our Dofis, I mean, it's just incredible. Let's keep it moving. This is OP12. We don't get more OP12 than Zoro, right? Let's keep it moving. All right, gang. I'm in love with you. I got a lot of footage of this leader right now. I went on a tear. But I feel like we're getting close to it, and these are some matches I really wanted to show you guys. For all of eternity, Purple Luffy's the world round, Purple in general, the world round, has had a significantly hard time into Bonney. Just a straight up losing matchup. I mean, you can't do anything, it feels like. Blue Purple Luffy was the one exception. Green Purple Luffy on occasion. But today we're going to check out my Ploffy list against that Jewelry Bonney. All right, let's see what happens. So we're getting into it, and they chose to go first. Okay, that means they get to play a searcher and search, but they don't. Cool, they don't see a searcher. That's grand. We're going to go ahead and search out Senor Pink. We're bottom decking a giant, bottom decking our second Ragnarok. That kind of sucks, but it's okay. It looks like we can recycle Ragnarok based on what we have in our hand. We're going to go ahead and ramp it up, baby. Now, we can just swing 5. Please just swing 5. Yes, we can swing 5. And then I'm also thinking about developing that Diamante, having that big old 7 cost body on. You know what I'm saying? So there we go. 5 for 7. We're pretty happy. We're pretty happy. Now, they're going to get their dish of the cabin variety. We could have took, but we're not gonna. We're going to go ahead and save that so that we can ramp up. Oh, yeah. Now, we're going to swing 7 into 5. They're going to take. Cool. Now, we're going to play out our first Dofi. We get another Diamante out there because we have no events that we care to, like, bring back. Bitch-ass Carrot. Gonna free some characters. Jewelry Bonney. Turning sideways. Gonna search something out. What's Jewelry Bonney gonna search? That's my question. Another Cavendish. Okay. Now, we ain't got to worry about the Cavendish for right now. It's not going to get played like that. Okay, we're going to take that hit. Yeah. You don't get the effects off of Cavendish, right? So what we can do here is we can pop Carrot. Yes. And then we can swing into... Okay, we're going to go for life. I was thinking maybe we swing into the Cavendish and see what they want to do with that Rosie. Yeah, I was thinking we swing into the Cavendish, see what they want to do with the Rosie. It would only make sense that yeah. Okay, now we're cleaning up the searcher. There's no way they block out for a searcher. That's crazy. And right now, we're doing pretty darn good. We got the board. Right now, pretty darn good. Got the board. We got a Gamma Knife. We can play out a Senor Pink. Might as well. Grab the God Thread back. Dawn up, sexually active. All right, let's see what we got, gang. We got us a game. Got the board. If they drop a kid right here, I mean, we're going to Gamma Knife it, and we're going to swing a couple times. They decide to Horny Jones, which does a little bit of work for us. Not too mad about the Horny Jones. But are we ready for this? Unfortunately, fuck, we're not ready for it. Okay, That was rough. Really rough. If I wouldn't have developed that body, it probably would have went a different way. If I wouldn't have developed that body and had that, you know, gotten out of these attacks, it probably would have went different because this was the first thing they played. The first thing they played before they started swinging. So if I had that, I could have got out of that attack and then possibly, oh, and then that attack as well. I could have got out of, well, there would have been one attack and then they would have turned it over with one blocker and I could have, you know, kind of done my thing. Yeah. So we're just going to have to get a rematch. All right. Big shout out to Nate, wherever you are, boss. Thank you so much for the XP, the data. We go right into a rematch, actually. I did not have to track them down. Just, hey, yo, let's run the rematch. They gave me the fade, all right? So I was able to run a sugar, and it looks like maybe just searched out the Rosinante based on what's on my hand. They're going to give me... Okay, they play out a blocker. I got to get rid of that Jewelry Bonney. I can't have them searching everything out for free. Typically, Bonnies are running a... Saw that? Typically, Bonnies are running a lot less kids, which is great for our calls. But we know that they're only not running Walk It Out because, you know, they would rather run other more optimal cards that, you know, fit their thing. They're not trying to do us any favors, right? So anyways, we swing. They swing there. We take it. And our hand's looking pretty damn good right now. We're looking pretty damn good. We're ready for Doffies, Rosinantes, you know, the whole shebang. Holy shit. I got to take a shit. I got to take a shit. All right. I had to relieve myself there, gang. I wasn't going to make it through. Okay, so we've got, what do we got? We got quite the hand. Oh, we got all the pieces just about. We'd like to see a Gamma Knife at some point. We'd like to see Ragnarok at some point. Well, we've got all the pieces. We're pretty early in the game. It's only turn 3, so they're not going to be able to play anything significant until next turn, which could be a horny ass Jones. Till then, we can go ahead and get rid of that God Thread, draw 2 more cards. Oh, yeah, Gum Gum Giant. Okay, all you got to have is Gum Gum Giant, you win, right? That's why Purple Luffy's always been #1, right? Because of Gum Gum Giant since OP12, that's why they won every fucking major. No. Stop. Anyways. Cavendish playing a cabbie. Okay, some cabbage. They draw the kid. Now that's exactly what we didn't want them to do. We definitely didn't want them to draw the kid. They get a gang bang. Oh man, a McGang bang. He just got done with a McGang bang. This is definite swing territory. Okay, they're gonna turn that sideways naturally. I'm in a tough position. Yeah, get rid of the Jewelry Bonnies. We're going to put Cavendish to the bottom, though. That's going to help our calls greatly. Great. Because now we're back at 4 life. Yes, they're back to 5. But if they play their kid, they can't really do much with it outside of... You know what I mean? Obviously, they didn't play it. They obviously did not play that kid for a reason. Now, they obviously have some deck knowledge about us, right? They know what we're doing. They know what we're trying to do. This is our rematch, right? So we can expect some buffoonery. Now, we swing 9 to 5. We get a life. We could really use another big play. We could really use another big play. This time, I'm also very cautious with my playing, and I understand what's at stake, right? So I'm going to get this big 7K body out. Leave 2 Dawn up. Get another 2 Dawn up. And now we're officially in the bone zone. I mean, yo, big city development, putting on all that pressure. Now, they got Rosinante off of the kid. This is classic Bonney shenanigans, classic Bonney buffoonery, if you will. I'm almost interested in taking a life here. Hopefully they swing with their leader, and I will take a hit. I would like to take a hit. Because I really need to see a good card. Not the card we want. Not the card we really want. But we can get rid of an Eroge. And then we can erode their defenses from there. So the cool thing is that with 1 Dawn investment in all of these 9K bodies, we get to swing 2 over the magic number, and they got to give us 2 cards. Okay, so we get rid of 1. I'm already like, okay, 10 here. That's going to turn the Linlin sideways. That's fine. We understand that. Okay, 2 cards. Already down to 5. We like it. We love it. We want some more of it. I'm going to give 8. I'm going to just give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, taparoo. By the way, Happy Gilmore 2 was fucking amazing. Really enjoyed myself. Now we're going to give him another 2. We get the blocker. Hey, this is where we want to be. And the loop continues, and it continues. Now, this time, they're going to be able to swing with Captain Kidd. Oh, definitely. Definitely going to have all the Dawn. Definitely going to be able to swing with Captain Kidd. They're going to want to get rid of one of our 5K threats, and I imagine it's going to be Rosinante. Either way, they're going to pop one. They're going to freeze the other. You know, they're not going to be worried about a lot of things. Okay. Yeah, give me that one. Give me that one. There we go. So now Kid's down to 6. Another fucking carrot, dude. God bless. We give it to him. We take it. Oh, yes. This is exactly what we were looking for. Get that kid out of here. Walk Kid out, baby. Ragnarok. Get that carrot out of here. I said, get the carrot out of here. Oh my God. Of course they rest. Of course they rest. I forget. Who am I playing against? Of course they rest. Man, just, this is, relax, guys. Take a rest. This is literally, what is it? The fucking South Park. Relax, guy. This is literally that deck. South Park trumped the deck. Okay. Everybody takes a rest. Everybody takes a rest. Everybody relaxes. And everybody takes a rest. Come on, guy. Relax. Take a rest. Get the fuck out of here. How about that? How about that? No. Give me a Dawn. Okay. I actually have no interest in developing any further for the rest of the game. For the rest of the game, I would much rather just draw cards and get another Ragnarok, get something else. To the point that, yes, I will give another Gum Gum Giant and get rid of Duffel Among Us. Yes? You can't do that. Yes. There we go. Oh, yeah. Big city draws. And this, big city draws. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, those are some big ass panties. Anyways, yeah, now we just give them Rosie. And they're not going to swing with a Rogie. No. And they might develop another block. Okay, so another one. We could do some things, actually. We know we got to start by swinging 9 to the face, right? The question is to control the board or just go for the game. Because they got the blockers. They really do got a lot of blockers. I still got a Dawn up. I'm not really worried about that Dawn, though. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna go ahead. We're resigned to our fate. We're gonna go ahead and give them some 9s. Oh, why not give them another 9, boss? Why not? Okay, give them another 9. Okay. All right. They've got 3 swings. Oh, we're so dirty. Oh, we're so dirty. That's right. Horny Jones all you like. We're going to have 2 Gum Gum Giants and 2. Count them. 2 Gilda. 2 Gum Gum Giants, 2 Gilda. Here comes Horny Jones. Oh, bad news himself. I told you guys. I told y'all in the deck list, build, breakdown, whatever. I told y'all that this is how we get down. Perfect. We don't need it. Let it sit. Let it simmer. We needed that hit so that we have something to get rid of. We can now comfortably take this hit as well. Yes. You know what time it is. Oh, yeah. Give me an 8. Just give me an 8. Give me an 8. Oh, that's too easy. Yeah, game over. Game over. Yeah, and the game over. And that's that. GGs are exchanged. Now, 19 from Lynn. Look at that. Look at that body. Girl, look at that. Bodies. Oh my God. Bodies, bodies, bodies. They had all the bigs, but it was just too slow of a play. It was just too slow of a play to put out Zoro and then have me just completely go ham that next turn. it was too slow of a play to pop one of these and then have me completely go ham. Completely go ham. There is another one. Opponent is ready for a rematch immediately. Nate the Great. Big shout out to you, dog. Let's do the rubber match. All right, gang. It's 1-1, and we're going in for the last one against Nate the Great. Okay. Now, if we lose this one, I'm okay. Why? Because my plan worked. My plan worked. It's clear, it's concise, it's straight to the point. It makes sense to me. I know what I got to do. I know what I got to do and how to do it. We're going to go ahead and ramp. We could have ramped with God Thread. We're holding on to God Thread for their problematic 5-cost bodies. But, you know, we're also going to get into our Rosinante, or excuse me, our Dofi play next turn. So I don't know. But at least we get to put on a little more pressure with this. A little more pressure. We're going to go ahead and swing 6 into 1. We don't want them searching out anything cray-cray. I didn't keep track of what they searched out earlier, honestly. What did they search out? I got to know. They got the kid. God bless, they got the kid. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play out our Dofi. And that's that. So we are right on schedule. We are right on schedule. We are liking our life. You saw that opening hand. We kept 2 Dofis. We said, oh yeah, kind of like Gecko back in the day, man. Just keep Gecko in your fucking hand, please. Giola, that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna have another Rosinante play after this one, so we'll be able to stay healthy. Oh shit. All right. We're at 10 Dawn. Let's swing 9 there, see what they do. Okay. Swing 5 to face. Okay. All right, we get a body. Let's put that carrot up. Well, put the Cavendish. So the thing about the carrot, the Cavendish is going to give them infinite value, right? It's going to give them more Dawn than they should have. It's going to be basically like ramping. The carrot is just going to continue to freeze Rosinante and make them feel good about themselves. We'll get rid of that carrot in time. That's who we're really worried about. And out of their 4 cards in hand, oh, Barbara. Cataclysmic Breakdown. This is why we get rid of Cavendish right here. This is why we get rid of Cavendish. And this is how strong their ability is. They could have attached 1 Dawn to Kid and they could have played something out, but they're definitely afraid of us actually being able to swing, right? And because they definitely are afraid of us being able to swing like a normal fucking leader would, or like a normal opponent would, they leave them right side up. They say, you're not going to be able to play with this kid yet. Not yet. We got 1,000 life. We don't really care. And it's a good choice for them, right? Okay, cool. But here's what we're going to do. Do you guys see it, or is it just me? Because I see a Ragnarok burning a hole in my fucking hand. Absolutely. And then we can go ahead and swing right into the carrot. Why did I do that? I don't like that play one fucking bit. I don't like that play one fucking bit. Now, I'm pretty sure I get out of it. Or I'm pretty sure I get him off the board. Yeah. But now I've got nothing to do. What was that about? Okay, we got a 2K. Okay, we're still going to play some shit out. I actually say play a fucking Senor Pink at this point. Okay, we're up 4 Dawn. They can't do nothing to us. Okay. Horny Jones proof. Another one. Hey, yo. Fuck. Okay, but we don't need to do that no more. We don't need a Ragnarok anymore. They got no blocker. It's just that. We know that we can pop them with that. It's mathematically impossible for them to have enough cards. Yeah. That's good. That's good. That's tight. That's tight. Now we can just 7 away. Well, yeah, we can 7 away. This is crazy because they got so many life, right? They got so much life that, you know, they're basically about to draw a whole nother hand. They're about to draw a whole other hand. And we got to be ready. They've already played 2 kids. So we're going to go ahead and grab that Ragnarok for whatever comes next. Okay. And we can swing with everything. Yes, we can. Because, oh, shit. Well, they can only Horny Jones us. We don't have 4 Dawn a turn right side up. But we do have 3, which means we're Horny Jones proof at least somewhat. So, yeah, we will have enough for 1 Gum Gum Giant. And if they Horny Jones, that'll also be really good for us because that would, further our calls. But hey, look, I mean, when has green ever looked or felt like this against purple ever? Okay? Only when I do it. Only when I do it. Back in the gap when I was running all the Magellans and I'd throw them off curb, that kind of helped. You know what I mean? But like, this is the first time you see green looking and feeling like this. Yeah, just give them a... Okay, we give them 2 of those. We don't want to go down to 0 life. There's no reason to go down to 0 life. No reason. Fuck that. Okay, they're doing our job for us. That's fine with me. I'm also wondering why not drop... Oh, well, yeah, because then you're going to get fucked. I was going to say, why not drop a big Zoro? But I guess, yeah, they get F'd in the A like that. We could do a Rosie and a Sugar, yeah. Okay, and then we get that out of there. Okay, cool. Draw 2K, draw 1K. And that's the game. That's the game. Yeah. Again, 9K swings for everybody. So we're going to swing 6 and then 5 9s. Okay. Yeah, 9s across the board. I technically, like I like to swing with the 9 bodies first. Not assign Dawn, not give any kind of like, let them know what I'm about to do or anything like that. But yeah, we're fucking locked in. Well, I mean, look, man, that requires 3 cards, then another 3 cards, another 3 cards. They would have to have so many cards to get out of all of these next swings. Look, that's another 3 cards. Shit, and then they would need another 3 cards. So all the way down to it, opponent disconnects, but they've given me enough GGs as it is. Yo, I mean, are you guys seeing the vision? Are you seeing the agenda? Are you also seeing that blue-purple Luffy has been a little neutered? Do I got time for one more? Shit. Let me see if I got time for one more. All right, gang. This is right after our trilogy with Nate the Great. And now we're going up against Colonel Cat. Colonel. Well, where do we get Colonel from? Colonel? You know, in the Street Fighter movie, I'll never forget the guy was like, Colonel. And I was like, what is he saying? What is that? I'm 5 years old. I don't know what the fuck is going on. And it's Colonel. I can't stand shit that doesn't make sense like that. It really grinds my gears. Anyways, Colonel Cat chooses to go first. That's exactly what they want. And we're going second. This is the unneutered blue-purple Luffy, okay? If we can get it done against this one, guess what? We can definitely get it done against the next one. Oh, we can definitely get it done. All right, so we've got all these ramps. All this fucking ramp, okay? Get it out there. Do I take another one? Am I already on pace? 6. We're going to 8. We can play 9 mom. We can play 9 mom next fucking turn, dude. Absolutely. Go ahead and put that. Go ahead and put a fucking... Oh, they don't. Okay, they trashed that. Hey, it's party time for them too. They're big city hooping just as much as we are. We're going to go ahead and swing 6 to 6. Okay. And we're going to play out... Okay. 2 Dawn active. Very happy. All right. They've got 6 cards to our 111. And we're feeling good. There's no party time for them yet. That was pretty fucking lit. That was a great play. that was fucking awesome. We'll go ahead and play a big mom. Go ahead and heal. And swing 6. They got no Dawn up, so they got to take these 2 6s. They got to be able to like give me some counter. Giving me a 2K up front is exactly what I want to see. They're down to 1 life. We're down to 2. It should be party time for them now. They reveal the big Sanji. Okay, what are they gonna big Sanji with? Now it's getting nitty gritty, right? Now, of all these games, I've lost 2, but I'm passing up some wins. I'm not gonna lie. I'm passing up some matches I know I win. I gotta show you these matches eventually. But anyhow, for your consideration, of course, we're gonna go ahead and give them that. Okay. Now we gotta worry about this one, and this swing is going to be. They can go from, what is it, an 8 for 8, so they can go to 10. No, they don't. They're not gonna. They're not gonna attach a Don. They're gonna just go to 9. So we'll be able to get out of this with a. Oh, they trash one. Okay. We'll be able to get out of this with a Gum Gum Giant, possibly drawn to something really cool. Okay. Another Ragnarok. Hey. Ragnarok that ass. Ragnarok that ass. Okay. We could also, we could swing 6. Yes. I would really like to have. Oh, the fastest quit of all time. So what we were considering doing right here is an 8K swing, right? And then a 9K swing. Now the 8K swing would have obviously gotten some cards out of their hand, right? Either 2. That didn't even make sense. That didn't even make sense. That's a split second. That is a split of a second. Let's slow motion that one. I decide, I'm thinking, and we're about to attach. They quit. I don't know what happened with that one. But anyways, yeah, I don't think I had another one. People weren't playing them a lot that day. No, unfortunately, I don't have anything after that. I'll get another video together for you guys. But yeah, so that was gonna be 6. That was gonna be 8, and we were just gonna be in that ass after that. I mean, you know, like, it is what it is. They could have swung, they could have done some things, but they already got the trash in there. We had them pretty much where we wanted them. Let's take it over just a list. Take it over just a list. Well, there you have it, gang. I hope you've been having a great time today with me. Probably at your place of business, right? Everybody likes to watch me while they're eating lunch and shit like that at work, or just fucking just chilling. You know what I mean? On the way to locals, like my man freaking Higgin, right? Anyhow, I really did like the way this deck performed. Was it an impenetrable fortress? No, it's fair. To me, it's fair. But boy, when we get to high rolling with this list, make way. Look out, Longhorns coming through. Yeah, man, really enjoyed it. Very happy to see it back. What would I change? What would I do differently? I don't know. I think that the Gamma Knives didn't show up once. I don't think they showed up once. They are a cheap solution, a very cheap solution to walk it out. But maybe we could put another Ragnarok in there. Maybe we could put more 2Ks. Maybe we could put a 4th Lin. You know what I'm saying? It's a brick for a brick. So, you know, you never know. Maybe we could do stuff like that. But, you know, winning 2 out of 3 against a, you know, more than fucking competent Bonney player with a pretty standard Bonney list makes me feel good about this leader. I need to test it against some more aggro, right? We obviously know against like the Bella Betty matchups and stuff like that, we're definitely going to want to see our Doflamingo so we can go wide and start to, you know, get it going. And we see our moms. You know, we know what we want to play like. We know we want to play like. I've gone 5-0 against all red. You know what I mean? At locals and shit, right? So I know that this can handle regular Rush. But can it handle Rayleigh Rush? That's going to be another story. That's going to be another story. We're going to have to figure that out. I know Hell's Judgment is going to help out a lot. I know this is going to help out a lot. And I know this going wide. If we get into the late game, yes, we win. We have to win. But if they get us down to 0, well, this kind of prevents that. So, yeah. Anyhow, this has been a doozy of a match. This is going to come out on Monday. So, you know, if you see me wearing the same shirt, I have bathed. Okay, I have taken bath. But, yeah, taken a bath. I've been taking a bath. Anyways. But, yeah, really enjoying this one. do go out and play some Ploffy. I'll put this deck list in the Como City say. I'll put this deck list in the Discord. Definitely want to get some matches against Sakazuki too. So I don't know. We might have another Ploffy. Ploffy might be actually back. Okay, can't wait to play some more with it. Can't wait to hang out with you guys. Yeah. So just be ready for this. I think we're gonna do it on Sunday probably. 5v5 this Sunday. We're gonna have some fun. You know, if you're not a member yet, consider joining. You know, get on Rubber Captain side as well if you know you want to be on Team Rubber Captain, and we're gonna have some fun. And then of course before, during, and after we'll just be hanging out, just having a good time. So we'll be on there for a few hours, just having a blast, just kind of like we did the other day. But anyways, love you guys, love yourself, respect others. This has been Murado Music with 3-Piece TCG, Big Beard Pirates TCG. Catch you guys in the next one.
Stuck up in it, stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change.